Hello Earth2 friends and family, and welcome back to another update. Today's video will cover both the updates to the market, as well as some things that seem to be happening inside the community itself. So we have seen what some may consider a little bit of turbulence inside the project. And as per usual, certain members of the community have expressed their displeasure. This is Earth2 in the know, and let's get into it. As we all know, we are in the building stage of this project. Sometimes builds need to be optimized, and that requires the backside to work. Often that affects the front-end user, but long-term can usually be optimized and corrected. That is basically what we are experiencing here. However, it has caused some frustrations. One such case is that users are reporting jewel purchases not being delivered to their inventory. As a matter of fact, this has indeed happened to us as well. There's also some work that needs to be done to correct the resource system. So as always, many in the community have expressed their displeasure among several social media outlets. We wanted to try and look at it from both sides in today's video. Player side, we understand that some people have invested over hundreds of thousands of dollars and have full faith in the project. Or they've invested a lot of money and have questions but are still pretty confident it's going to be successful. On the other side, there are those who have invested like 100 USD and feel like, quote unquote, they've been robbed. Then there are most of us who land in the middle. There seems to be a disconnect between how large the community feels that the team should be versus how large the team believes they can sustain viably financially and continue to grow. Trust us, we here at the channel wish certain things were done faster as well. Case in point, we have over 75 videos on E2 content and have yet to see a drop of the yellow energy. We, however, don't believe that we are being robbed at all. Matter of fact, we are happy the program even exists and wish to celebrate our friends and partners that have been rewarded for their efforts. The only reason we even mention it at all is to bring home the point that sometimes things move a little slower than we like. Without a doubt, we believe we will eventually be recognized as a source of valuable information, and do not get discouraged. We love all of y'all. But let's get back to the main point. Some players feel that the payouts can sometimes be complicated and take too long. Many other players feel like progress is just way more delayed than it should be. Let's just take a look at it though from the developer side. What is the main goal of the platform? It is to provide a self-sustainable platform for users to facilitate ad revenue, with percentages, of course, going to the house. All while marketing this plan through digital entertainment. As we have mentioned many times before on the channel, self-sustainability is of course the key to longevity. Many of us player side learn this exact lesson through Red Energy and Civilians. The team of course needs to keep things to scale. Even if it does not produce the results that many of the players are constantly happy with. Another thing to think about is that we basically have an inside view of the factory while it's being built. And just to go further and to continue with that analogy, sometimes workers, they get hurt. Basically a simple way of saying that during a project of this size and scale, sometimes there are major setbacks. Being that most of us have probably never been involved with a Discord full of GTA investors, we would never ever hear about the similar challenges that Rockstar has faced in the past. To get to the end of this breakdown, there will always be unexpected hiccups. Usually the end player does not see these things in real time. So let's talk market conditions over the last few days. There's been some interesting developments. That said, not much has changed when it comes to the new floor for basic unfused droids. The market has seemed to be very consistent in this range since the latest OU update. We are still seeing that sweet spot of around 50 cents USD as an average. A few videos back, we did predict that market conditions would probably be stale for the droids until further use case for certain ones was realized. We are seeing Giliumbo at the Magic Ink line. It seems to be continuing as it now has a floor of 6 USD compared to just a few weeks ago when it was about 25% less at $4. Congrats to everyone who bought a majority of the ones that we had in stock for around 4 USD. We're not mad at you. Another one that we follow quite closely is the Starlight Diamond Mining Droid. It has a very sexy $15 USD floor for a 1 slot, so it's also seen a lot of raise in value over the last few weeks. In a disappointing turn of events, we are seeing the Legendary class take a major hit. As the market is saturated and there just are not enough plots for them to mine at the moment. We find this extremely disappointing as we spent many months farming them and now we have a huge supply. Like everything else, we believe this will be resolved in time when more claims are made or they have multiple use cases. If you want to dig into the prices more so on the droids, you can easily check them out by filtering with the resource tab on the main droid menu. So feel free to see where some of the droids you may have rank in value according to the open market. We do have a strong push in the wrong way for the new kid on the block. Everyone's favorite brunette in the stars is actually losing value. We are actually seeing pages of 7-cent listings by multiple users. It truly is a battle of the bears versus the bulls on this asset. And once again, we're seeing a major loss of value from the Egyptian god Ether Reckoner coming in with a floor of just over 75 cents USD. Womp womp womp. When just a week ago, this class actually held twice its value. This is the class that reminds me of Bitcoin in the early days with massive swings of value. So civilians, clearly seeing a downturn. Jewels are actually making a nice little surge for the positive side with a return floor of 9 cents from the low of 7, even just earlier today. To summarize, other than Jewels clearly showing a line of average, we are currently in a downturn for the market. As we all know, for anyone who follows the channel, this does change often. So we really wanted to announce a new contest, however the skin store has been kind of silent lately. So we are sadly on standby until we see some new releases. Hopefully it's soon. We did have an amazing collab with Earth2 skin drop on Facebook and found a new winner last week, so we want to say congrats to that winner in today's video. We will also be running another winner through that site on Facebook, as well as a free drawing here on the channel Friday. The free drawing here will be for a limited edition, one of, I believe it's 500, it might be 1,000. Nonetheless, it's super limited. All you have to do to enter is to be a subscriber, like and comment on any video on the channel for a chance to enter to win. With that said, we would like to invite you to help us spread the word about E2 by boosting the algorithm. Just hit that like and subscribe button to join our journey. We really appreciate every single one of y'all that do it. It helps us fight the scam tubers, pushes us up in the algorithm, And besides, why wouldn't you want to just hang out? So to summarize the video, there are absolutely going to be delays. No way around it. There are absolutely going to be developments that may not fit ideally with your vision of Earth 2. However, rest assured, we are all in this together. If you are truly committed to the project, then just try to surf the waves, picking up value whenever possible. That is going to wrap up this edition of E2 in the Know, and as always, we cannot wait to see you guys in the Earth 2 metaverse.